you wanna tell them what you made me do? That was the biggest adventure, definitely.
And we were so lucky. That was the day that we were the luckiest.
If you wanna make a girl happy, just give her a sunset.
True.
Kind of talk a little bit about the financial
Aspect of it.
aspect of.
Welcome back to our channel. As you can see, we have a new guest. Hazel is gonna show you a detailed itinerary about our trip in Dolomites.
Talk day-by-day activities, our trips, the prices, and basically everything you need to know to have a great week in the Dolomites.
So let's get to it.
I guess we're just gonna start with day one. How we actually got to Italy in the first place. We started from Croatia. Let's say our starting point was Zagreb. We had to go through Slovenia.
Yes.
And then basically when we entered Italy, it was just a smooth ride. I guess the whole driving part was pretty fine and easy.
We had a lot of stops though.
Yeah, because
Unexpected stops.
that's because we went pretty early in the morning, so
Yeah.
we had to eat, bathroom breaks, stuff like that on the way.
So our first stop was Lago di Caresa. It was a really nice scenic lake
It's a
with
very
the
pretty
mountains behind.
And even though it was cloudy, it was really blue. Definitely worth a stop, even though it was kinda
Out of the way.
out of the way, but it's good that we did it on the first day. Yeah, the region was actually that's South Tyrol. Yeah, let's say that was our headquarters. That's where we were, that's where we had our accommodation. About Lago di Caresa,
Yeah.
the only thing you have to pay is the parking there. That's the only thing. And they kind of made it pretty accessible for everyone. Definitely worth a walk. And since we were pretty tired on the first day, I mean, we couldn't actually do a hike. This is a really easy walk through like the forest. It's beautiful, romantic, I would say.
Yeah.
You can see it in our first video.
Yeah, so check that out. The second stop was Cera de Sassalungo. When we got there, the weather wasn't the best, but we really advise you to wait it out and not rush. We kind of wanted to give up, but we were so glad that we didn't.
That was actually one of our things to visit, like the S tier places we really wanted to see. And when we got there, first, what was the first? Passo Sella, the place where it is really cold, where we almost froze. Yeah. And when we got there, we were like, I don't know how that's gonna go.
We were kind of scared because it was really windy and also really cold.
And kind of rainy. But then when we parked the car, we decided let's have a walk here. In half an hour, it was just the opposite, literally beautiful weather, the sun was out. And because that weather kind of made people, I guess, go somewhere else, I think that's why there was no lines.
So we literally just went, bought a ticket, didn't wait a second, and went up. It was perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect. And the ticket is 35 euros per person. Expensive, but I don't think you can experience that.
Yeah, it's a really it's a thrill, the whole cable car experience itself. Yeah. So I feel like it's definitely worth it. And we had fun. It got stopped a few times. We thought we're gonna maybe die, but we didn't. It just happens, I guess. I think they carry up to the refugios some supplies and stuff, so that's why they kind of stop sometimes, so they can take that out. Yeah,
but it doesn't stop slowly. It literally just stops. But up there on what is that, Sassolungo?
Yeah.
It is amazing. It's like you're on the moon. There's no plants, nothing.
It's just rocks.
Pure rocks.
It's not the greatest viewpoint.
Yeah, because you're between two big rocks.
I mean, I think there are some chairs. We didn't take them. We didn't have the time and we're tired.
I mean, I think that's a pretty popular free climbing spot.
Yeah,
that's why there actually is cable.
And you can also sleep to the refuge. At 5, the cable car closes. And the guy asked us 10 minutes before, are you gonna sleep there or are you gonna go down? And we were we're gonna go down for sure. But so you also have that option.
So Hazel is walking around and she's making these cutest sounds with her little paws.
So I hope you're not gonna be bothered by that. Yeah. Come. Ivy. Jump. Bravo.
To be honest, whatever the weather, it's just gonna show you the other side of the Dolomites. Keep that in mind basically for each of these days that we had and each of the trips, because I feel like in the sun you kind of get this idyllic I don't know, everything is shining kind of experience, but if it's rainy or cloudy, you can really see the power of the mountain, which is magnificent in a way as well. Day 2 we went to what was it, Alpe di Siussi.
Went there for panoramic views.
And it is really beautiful. It's different than everything else basically, because we kind of wanted to see more rocky, like really high viewpoints, and Alpe di Siussi is like a huge meadow.
We went early, but at the same time late. We wanted to go for sunrise, but that meant like to get up really early, and we couldn't do that like too many days in a row. So we just decided to go before the road closes. The road closes at 9 a.m. So make sure if you want to go with the car to go before that. And I mean, you can also have the option to take a cable car. There are 2 stops, one for sure in Ortisei. I don't remember exactly where was the other one.
You can access it from Ortisei. That's the same place you access Seceda, so it's like a perfect for a one-day trip. And it's exactly what we did.
I mean, from what I read, they said to do both of them, it's kind of in a rush.
We didn't stay in Alpe di Siussi for long, because after that we went to Seceda, and that was our like one of 3 things that we really wanted to see.
That was the
like, the main thing basically.
On that day,
And of the whole trip, I mean, Seceda is like the thing to see there, because it's extremely scenic. So we didn't stay that long in Alpe di Siussi. We had a walk, took some photos. It's beautiful. If you want to take photos, that's a perfect
also
place.
The road to it's really nice, and you go through like villages. Then we came back to Ortisei to park our car. It was the whole thing. There are only like underground parking lots.
2 big parking lots. You can leave your car anyway. Anywhere. But there are like 2 big parking lots, and we really recommend coming early. We came around what it was like. Was it noon already?
No, it was 9 or 10 or something like that.
9 or 10 in the morning.
And then after that there were no spaces. We forgot something in the car, and then we came back and we saw the line. It was like
on the road, like the whole road is blocked because of the line of cars waiting to get into the garage.
And people were waiting, and it says like 0 spots available, so it was like...
So you just have to wait for somebody to leave the garage, and people are not leaving because they came to spend the day at Seceda and Ortisei. We kind of walked through Ortisei a bit. We went for Seceda to the cable car, which is pretty expensive.
It's a €52 per person.
You can hike if you want.
There are actually 2 cable cars to get to Seceda, so you get, I mean, I forgot how is that called?
I don't know, it's like halfway.
Yeah, it's halfway. There is a stop, and then you have to go to take the Seceda cable car. We actually had to stay in line. After a week we've been there, we saw on like reels that there were like some lines for like kilometers.
A line so long that you can't even see the cable car. So we were really lucky with the timing, maybe even of the day, but also of like the season, you know. Basically, what was it, like first month of summer, middle of July.
Seceda was beautiful. You can walk as much as you want. You can stay at the refugio. Be careful that refugio, it's a bit expensive. It's probably the most expensive.
They're like paths on Seceda, and they have some roads that you can't cross. And do not cross these roads, because we got yelled at by some rangers. Basically, he explained that everything is private property there. I guess these people kind of just allowed the government to use their property as a tourist destination. And so, they don't really want people to walk their basically backyards, because they have like weekend houses there and stuff like that.
And animals and...
just keep on the paths. Seceda was absolutely breathtaking, and if you ever come to South Tyrol, that should be like top 3 places to see. I'm just afraid that if you come like in August, you know, during Italian Ferragosto and stuff like that, it's gonna be really crowded. We had some technical issues, but we're gonna move on. To day 3, I guess. What did we do? Oh, the day 3.
Day 3 was an adventure.
That was the biggest adventure, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you wanna tell them what you made me do?
I didn't make you do anything. No, we agreed that we're gonna do that, so don't do that. Okay, so we agreed that we're gonna try and catch the sunrise at Cadine di Misurina. Fortunately, we kind of stayed far from that area, so we had to wake up at like 2 in the morning.
1:30.
1:30. Had to drive for 2 hours to get there at like 4:30.
Yeah, it was actually a 2.5 hour drive because in the night you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Like it's only like a forest road the whole time. You drive like serpentinas and stuff.
Curves.
And a lot of curves. But it's kind of a beautiful drive
and also
as well.
You get to like a high altitude and you don't even see the mountains, and it's pretty weird because you know you are high. Also, an interesting thing that we didn't really like encounter in some other areas, it's that they are counting the curves. So till you get high, it's like 50th curve.
Not really 50th, but like 25
20
to 30
something.
curves.
Yeah.
So you just do like it says like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just go.
Yeah, that's why all the distances are actually not as big between places.
Yeah, it's actually not many kilometers. It's like what, 60 kilometers or something, but you need 2 hours to get there because you can't drive fast at all. Curve counting, it kind of gives you a sense of accomplishment. You know? Looks up how many curves I did. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And also make sure, because they're animals, we encounter some animals in our drive.
I think that we saw a fox and an elk, and a big elk actually.
Yeah, it was literally here by my side. It was like so.
It was beautiful. Beautiful, really. Also, when you're driving these curves, make sure you leave enough space for the buses and trucks because it's hard for them to make a curve. So when people get into it, they block them and then it blocks the whole traffic. So just stop before the curve.
If you see a bus.
Yeah, just let them pass and the traffic is just gonna move more fluid. Also, there's a lot of bikers, so keep that in mind as well.
We got to Refugio Auronzo where we stopped. Make sure to park there. There are different parking lots.
Yeah, also you have to reserve the parking. Refugio Auronzo, and we did that like a month before.
Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before.
Okay. And you actually have to choose the exact time you want to get there. I think exact hour. Date and hour, yeah. So we chose to get there at between 4 and 5. And we arrived at like 4:30, and don't go all the way up because there's like levels of that parking lot, but you can't see anything because it's night, and they don't have any lamps. Yeah, they don't have any lamps.
Pitch black, literally, and you just see like nothingness.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. So just try to park as close to Refugio as possible, and also bring your lamp for the hike up. You need like even 2 lamps.
I don't even think that the phone light it's not enough.
That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help.
It's not.
Doesn't go far enough.
Yeah, doesn't go far enough.
Anyways, that hike to Misurina is actually pretty short.
It is short. It's like 35 minutes, 40 tops.
Yeah. I mean, it takes you more because it's night, so you can't really see where you're stepping.
Yeah, it's not the best signal trail ever, but
kind of not
you can figure it out.
Yeah, that first part of the trail is really like weird in a way. You have to. It's slippery.
Yeah. So the trail starts from the parking lot. No, you get to the Refugio, and you get on the terrace of the Refugio, and on the left you will see the sign that's pointing to the Cadini. We got there. We tried to get the sunrise. We didn't really, but at least it was clear enough, so we managed to see the mountains. It was still beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
That.
Of course, I wanted a bit some. Nice colors on them if we could have had, but it is what it is. Next time.
We got the rock colors.
Yes.
So it was great. Yes. But that photo point, the most famous photo point, actually really makes you feel like you're surrounded by mountains, and it feels really close to Misurina, but it's not that close.
It's not close at all.
Yeah, it's like a huge canyon under you. It's beautiful. That we came back.
Yeah, we stopped at the Refugio because actually that day, I don't know what happened, it was really cold.
Yeah,
we had like 3 or 4
I think it always gets cold there at night.
I mean, I guess it was the coldest from our whole trip.
Yeah, it was windy.
Yeah.
We
also,
had
we
layers.
got sweaty, so yeah. Make sure you get, if you go for a sunrise anywhere, make sure you get like a good jacket. Just for that, just to have it.
Just put layer it up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And after that, we just stopped to kind of warm up a bit at the Refugio. We had a tea, a coffee, and then we started the trail to Trecime. I mean, we were actually
around Trecime. Because you can see the Trecime the whole time. Yeah, it's right there. But the trail is kind of, I mean, there's many trails, right? You can choose which trail you want. It's just about how big of a circle you're gonna make. But that's another Refugio on the other side that we didn't go to because it was kind of an hour more of walking, and we were actually pretty exhausted after Misurina, like getting up so early, then hiking there and back. You just get a bit tired.
And we only slept like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So unfortunately we should have been a bit more rested to do everything. But I think it's worth to go to the further one as well. I saw that actually you can see lakes from that side. We didn't manage to see that, but we did a loop around Trecime and we came back to the parking lot. It was really beautiful. It's not that hard. Only the middle part.
It's long. One part is inclined, but after that, when you kind of get behind Trecime,
it's kind of straight.
Yeah, that's nice. You get kind of into a rocky valley, and it just gets more beautiful. Like that beginning is all rocks, but when you move more and more through that valley, you kind of get to this beautiful, picturesque, like fairy tale-like meadow, which is so green. Cows are roaming freely, just eating, and you can pet them. You can come close if you want.
They were so like friendly.
They're really, really friendly. There's a beautiful creek and a very small restaurant. Cows are like drinking water there, just chilling.
Yeah, walking on the trail.
It's beautiful. It is like, I guess that's like a cow paradise.
Yeah.
They're so pampered there. I guess these people, it says like everything is made there except they don't kill the cows, These cows are really...
It's like I feel like they're like pets, no?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. They're happy. After this whole rocky hike, you get to that small Refugio, and it feels like the best possible reward.
And they actually had like really good food. Yeah. We were like that. I mean, we were also tired and hungry, but it was really good.
You get like a stew or something,
Yeah. I had some pasta, which I was like, what? I'm having a pasta in a hut. It's like, nice.
Yeah, I had a lentil stew. I think that's a better food for hiking.
I mean...
Who am I to judge?
I want cars to get rewarded.
But that's actually not the end of that hike. After that we had to walk for another hour to actually get around the corner of Trecime and back to the back.
So basically we kind of underestimated the whole loop. We thought, it's easy, it's just, you can see, you can round, you can get behind them and you get to the parking lot. But no, it's much more, and the trail at some point even get like kind of narrow. And I think it was some like terrain, what's that one? Like avalanche, like rock avalanche. Yeah, so it was a bit tricky.
It's 5 hours.
Yeah.
It is 5 hours. Yeah. Unless you're some kind of speed hiker and you want to get that fast, but if you really want to enjoy it, it's at least 5 hours.
Yeah, and if you want to be careful, of course. That's the most important thing.
Also, we saw marmots.
Playing with each other, and they were running, they were like hide and seek. It was cute.
You can see all of that in our videos, by the way.
Yes.
So if you want to check that out a bit more closely and see how we did, check out our videos from those days.
This is the situation. Day 4.
Day 4.
Or no, Hazel will let us.
Hazel is awake.
Day 4.
Day 4. Yeah, after a pretty exhausting day 3, but maybe the most beautiful hike.
The second best for me.
Okay. What was the best?
The lake.
So day 4, or as you would call it, day of 2 lakes. These 2 lakes are called Lago di Braies and Lago Serapis.
This one was chill, more scenic. We just rent a boat.
Yeah, like we went to row a boat on the lake.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a lot of tourists. This one was
really packed.
Tourist packed, and also they charge you an entrance fee to actually even get into the area of the lake. There's like a huge line of, I mean, it's not that big, but it's a line of cars, and we really recommend buying a ticket for that online. Because if you don't, then you have to kind of turn around to go to some kind of
information point, but there they actually make you buy it online.
Anyways, yeah, they just help you buy it online. So just buy it online, and yeah, that's how you enter the area of the lake. Then you still have like 5 to 7 kilometers of driving.
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't know, we are close to the lake. No,
yeah.
You still have to drive.
And that's also for the parking. So that covers the parking as well.
Yeah, that covers the parking at the lake.
It's a bit expensive. It's like 18 euros.
Really?
16 or 18 euros. It was
yeah, I mean, but if you think about like it's a whole day of parking, that's kind of a good normal price for any of these parking lots, because they're usually like 2 euros per hour.
Yeah.
So it, yeah.
If you spend the whole day, but we spent like an hour and a half,
yeah,
so
we spent like 1 hour and a half.
It was a bit expensive. Yeah. But worth it still.
I mean, also the boat ride was kind of expensive. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We paid like 50 euros. And it's it's cash. 50 euros is cash and 55 euros with the card. But you get some freebies, you know, not only a boat ride, you get like, what did we...
Yeah, we got some, you could choose 2 magnets,
some postcards.
Postcards.
I think you can take as many as you want.
The Polaroid photo, I mean, after you finish the boat ride, they ask you like...
Do you have a Polaroid photo?
Yeah, actually I do. We have them here actually. Yeah, like 2 magnets. There were like 5 you could choose from.
Yeah, there's different kinds, so you can choose which
one. The Polaroid one. So basically you have to follow their page, and then they will just take a Polaroid and print it and give you even a frame. It's like...
Yeah, so that's all free, just for a follow.
Pretty cute.
It's cute.
Some
postcards. Yeah, it kinda started, we can hear the thunders, so Hazel is getting a little bit
agitated,
anxious about it. We didn't spend a lot of time at Braies, we just wanted to have that boat ride.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful.
It was
beautiful. You can take some really beautiful photos there, because it's a lake, again, surrounded by mountains, so,
yeah, that was definitely worth it. Probably if you go again, we'll have more time to spend there.
Yeah, I would like to actually, you can also take a hike around the lake, and I think it might be easier than the hikes we took for this trip. Yeah. It's more like scenic, and it's more of a walk than a hike, but yeah, I would definitely like that next time, maybe if we have more time.
Or if we are in that area.
Yeah. But actually, that day, we had another goal.
Yeah. The main thing.
Yeah, the main thing of the day,
yeah.
Which was Serapis.
Basically that was a hike, like a 2.5 hour one way, so in total 5 hours. It was kind of challenging. I mean, we felt good, we were kind of rested that day, so we didn't feel like it was that hard than others, even though I feel like it's a bit in the last part, for the last hour.
I mean, it's challenging for sure, because you go through different terrain.
There are slippery rocks, you even have like a cord to kind of hold yourself to the rocks so you won't slip away.
Yeah, at some parts you actually have to climb, because it's not that accessible, you know, you have to be prepared for it for sure. Also, there are a lot of stairs. You can see all the rocks there, the mountain. It's like you really feel like close to the mountain. When we went, it was a lot of people. The problem is, I guess everybody kind of went in the morning, and we went kind of in the afternoon. We started the hike at like 2:30, something like that too. And yeah, all the people were coming down, so we had to wait for them to come down, especially at the stairs. At some point we didn't wait like more than 5 minutes, we just stood there. Some really narrow parts of that hike, so 2 people can't really fit. so you have to wait for somebody to get through, and yeah, I think we would be faster if it wasn't for that.
For sure.
It's in the shade, so you don't have to really worry about the sun. The sun doesn't hit you until you get to the lake, actually. And that's a whole other story. Like that lake.
And we were so lucky. That was the day that we were the luckiest. We had full on sun, barely any clouds.
Yeah.
And we really, like, we could see all that blue of the lake.
It was beautiful. It's like you walk through the forest for 2.5 hours and suddenly you're like on a beach, and it doesn't even look like you're in the mountain anymore. I mean, it is surrounded by mountains, but it's so beautiful. Like that color, that's something, it's special. Milky like blue, I don't know.
Milky blue, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's milky blue. It's beautiful. We just chilled there.
Yeah. Chilled, had a snack.
Or Snack Planet buddies. Shout out to Snack Planet for sponsoring us
through our
adventures.
Like 6.5 kilometers the trail.
When we were going back, we thought we were gonna be much faster.
Yeah, we really thought
actually
we were
it was
gonna
like
run,
never ending, right? You just walk and walk,
yeah.
and it's like still 2.5 hours because all
no,
this
no,
slippery.
we did exactly 2 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah,
2 hours.
when I looked at the watch, when we got like almost to the car, it was like exactly 2 hours.
Yeah. So,
and we also stopped because we kind of rushed. We kind of wanted to get to a sunset place, but yeah, that kind of fell through. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it. It was too far away.
It was beautiful, especially because when we are coming back, there was almost no people anymore. But it goes in the morning, so
like
we were coming
people.
back at like 6, 7, and it was just a beautiful walk. It was, although the knees kind of hurt right at that point. At the end, then there were cows.
Yeah, there were like just cows there and there.
Place. Coming back, when we were going back to the accommodation, we stopped at Passo Giao.
Kinda didn't even think of it too much. I think there were 2 routes on Google Maps to go back, and we chose, I think that was a short.
Went through Cortina d'Ampezzo, but we didn't stop there. Yeah, it's a really, I think it's the most famous tourist and skiing place in the Dolomites.
Even though it was under construction, so that whole.
Yeah, I guess they do construction during the summer because they have to be ready for the winter. Yeah. Also, the Olympics are gonna be there next year.
So make sure if you go this year, probably there are gonna be some roads under construction.
Yeah, Passo Giao. There were actually people waiting for the sunset.
Yeah, they were up on the rocks there, just like it was a point
lined up. Just people lined up on the ridge, and we were like, "What?" And then you turn around, and it's beautiful. It looks like rocks on fire. Right? It was really beautiful.
That actually looked like we were on Mars or something.
Yeah, that looks like Mars. Not that was Moon, and this was Mars for sure. It's like orange mountains. Yeah, it was beautiful. Also windy and cold. Everybody was dressed except us, basically.
Yeah, we weren't. We just stopped because I saw it and I said, "Please stop! I just want to stop. I want to see." I mean, actually, the sun.
Voice, exactly.
Yeah. Actually, the sun went behind the mountains. We had like maybe 5 minutes, and we were
we kind of came late.
Yeah, and we also started to just start running up the mountain, up the hill, and to catch it. This is what
if you want to make a girl happy, just give her a sunset.
True.
That's it. On the last day, I mean, on day 5 of the Dolomites, not the last day of our trip, and it chose more relaxing.
Or what we thought.
What we thought will be relaxing, but actually, it was hard.
Surprise.
It was hard. Maybe we were tired already from the whole 4 days of hiking and everything. But yeah, that Geisler Alm, or what's it called? Say it's like a family-friendly hike. Yeah, whatever. You can do it with your kids.
It's our thing. We kind of were prepared to have like a relaxing hike, more of a walk than a hike. Yeah. And then we got there and everything was incline for an hour and a half. And I was like, what?
Yeah, and it's in the sun, so you don't have to get the shade. And it was the hottest day, I think. That last day was the hottest. It was challenging, but then we got up to Rifugio dell'Odle.
Yeah, we got to Rifugio dell'Odle.
They have like Geisler cinema there. Now I remember
there
are those chairs outside, and you can actually just sit in a wooden chair and watch the mountains. Mountain cinema, that's what they call it. Anyways, at that Rifugio, it was the food was amazing.
Then I inserted some photos to see how good they looked. They really looked so good.
Amazing.
And they were like so worth it after that hike. It was like the best thing. Even if you only hike for the food, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Most famous trail there is Adolf Munkelweg. That's a loop in that area, in South Tyrol. And people usually take that. Probably that would be easier than what we did. We just decided because we didn't have a lot of time and we were already tired, let's just go to Refugio. Also, I saw that the views were like stunning and amazing. We decided to go there, but actually I think it was harder than if you would do the loop.
We still stayed for more than 3 hours, I think. Better than we did. We thought last day is gonna be like a relaxing last day, but
it wasn't. But it was still nice. Especially when we came down, we kind of went to the forest and we got to some refugios and there were horses.
And cows again. Cows everywhere. From Zanis or something like that.
Zanis
I don't
parking
know.
lot.
Yeah, Zanis parking lot. Also I don't know, it's like 10 euros I think to leave your car there. Also they have some kind of refugio there and some kind of museum.
That was a bit weird, I don't know what was that museum anyways.
It's pretty simple, there's a lot of people there so you will for sure find some trail and
there are a lot,
gonna be
like
nice. Yeah, absolutely.
More than 5 trails I think.
On our way, when we were coming to Alm, we stopped at, what's it called? It's a
we saw
church.
the San Giovanni Church in Val di Funes. It's a really beautiful place. Unfortunately, it's kind of more like a panoramic view, but not really. So you can go to the church. We didn't know how to get to the church. We managed to get to the church. It's like €4 per person. You get to that church and it's like it's closed. You can only go behind it and kind of look around, and that's kind of it. There's nothing to do.
I mean, I don't know why it's special exactly. We didn't really check the history of the church. But the thing is, usually churches are like on the hill. You know, you have a church on the hill and there's like a village around that church. But this church is like in the middle of a meadow and there is nothing around it.
Only the mountains behind.
The mountain behind it makes it like a
spectacular.
But that was like just a small stop. We want to see what that's all about, and yeah, if you're there, if you have time, definitely check it out. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just we thought it was gonna be more special than it is.
We expected more.
Yeah, we expected something more. I guess.
That was actually kind of quick. The good thing was that it was an hour wait.
Even some people even gave us the parking ticket.
Gave us the parking ticket, so we didn't have to
So if you get an hour of parking, maybe give your ticket to somebody else, because I don't think you're gonna stay there for an hour. That was that for the day 5. We didn't actually go anywhere else. We packed our stuff. I mean, we packed in the morning. But we just sat in the car and we drove to our last destination before Croatia. And that was
Venice.
Venice.
I had to stop in Venice a bit because
not?
It was in our way.
It was kind of in our way.
A
little bit of a detour. Like instead of 6 hours, we would drive 7. Let's say it was a 3-hour drive to Venice.
And also, we didn't want to make the whole trip back in one.
Yeah, we were kind of tired. It just seemed logical to
at that time.
to stop at Venice. Also,
so,
I've never been to Venice before, so I just wanted to see. And Cristina is a very big fan of romantic stuff, so it was a no-brainer.
Oh.
It's romantic in
Venice. You just took me to Venice. That's a romantic thing.
Isn't that enough?
No,
that's bare minimum.
That's bare minimum. Just take a girl to Venice.
It's a bare minimum. It's a 3-hour drive. Actually, it was a nice drive. I feel like Italians drive slower than I am used to in like Croatia and Hungary. We stayed in Venice. We stayed in what's it called?
I don't remember.
Mestre. Basically, like part of Venice that's not on an island, but it's on the coast.
Slept there a night. I guess it's a good tip to stay there if you plan to go to Venice, or you kind of link this, because you get with the accommodation you get access.
You don't have to pay for the entrance to Venice. And also the accommodation was extremely cheap. Like we were
50-60 euros.
Which is, in my opinion, that's
for one night.
For one night in Venice, next to Venice.
Yeah.
It was a really good price. We took a train to Venice, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, we just spent the day. I mean,
Yeah.
spent half the day in Venice.
To be honest, that's enough.
Yeah, it was really warm, a lot of people, but we enjoyed it because we kind of went in the morning. So we advise you, maybe if you just go for like half a day, just go really in the morning. It's worth it. So it's time to find out how much we actually spent on this trip.
Yeah. See like how much we've actually spent on each category, let's say. So we made a few categories like accommodation, gas, transport, food and entertainment. In total, the whole trip was 1,600 euros. In these prices we included the Venice trip, it was nearby, but actually it's not that big of a difference. Venice kind of was surprisingly cheap.
Paid for our accommodation. Venice included like 500 euros.
Venice accommodation, one stay, one night stay, was 60 euros. So only Dolomites was 440, which is a 110 a night, and that was actually really cheap in the area, and we booked that like 3 or 4 months before, right? The accommodation was the first thing that we booked.
Yes.
Yeah.
We I think we booked it around March, April, so we kind of got a good price for...
Yeah, and even then it was, other places were more expensive. Yeah, so really book it in advance. For us it didn't really matter.
I mean, it usually doesn't matter the accommodation that much, even though we kind of wanted comfortable and...
Yeah, we just wanted clean and comfortable. Yeah,
Yes.
Nothing special.
Yeah.
Because we literally only sleep in our accommodation. We use every second of the day to go and see stuff and hike and stuff.
And we were lucky that we also had like breakfast included, so we didn't have to think too much about that.
Yeah.
Actually, we had like 2 days that we like woke up much earlier
Way
than
before,
usually.
You know. So,
Yeah,
the nice lady at the accommodation actually packed us the goodie bags before. Yeah, that was really sweet, because we would miss breakfast and she just prepared something so we can take it during the night when we go. That was really nice of her.
We paid for a guest 160 euros.
Yeah.
I feel like that's...
That was
okay.
I thought it was gonna be more, because we drove a lot. Like it was not long distances, but it was a lot. We do a lot of incline and a lot of curves and stuff. But yeah, that was actually a good price.
I mean, we were at least 3 hours a day in the car.
More.
Minimum
3 hours.
Yeah.
More. I think it was like more, 4 hours. It was like 160. So if you go with the car, I think it's the best way to go.
That's the best way. Then you can do your schedule as you want, and you're not depending on any bus or any other transportation, and it really makes a difference.
Yeah.
Especially if you wanna like catch a sunrise or
Sunset,
I don't know. Or sunset.
Also, we saw some bus stations and they were packed. Like they were like
full.
We saw way more people waiting for buses than you can actually fit in a bus. So I feel like some of those people waited for a very long time to get to their destination. So,
and we also saw like a lot of stops. So I think the buses actually have a lot of stops. That means the rides
are long,
to anywhere you want to go, probably they're long.
Yeah, for sure. Transportation category, we included literally everything from
cable cars, parking lots, highways,
everything, and that ended up being 440 euros, which
I mean, if you think about it, only the Itinerary was like 100 euros in total for both of us.
And so Forcella was 70.
Yeah.
So that's almost 200 euros just for those 2 cable cars.
Yeah. So if you think about it, it's not... I mean, it is a lot.
It is a lot, and it is one of the expenses you kind of can't avoid if you're going with the car. Also, all the parkings, every parking lot is like 2 euros per hour at least. So yeah, it just kind of gets to a kind of a high price.
I mean, the only way to avoid it is to actually hike all the trails.
Then you need much more time, and then you would spend more on accommodation because you have to stay more.
Yeah, and then you don't get enough time to see everything you want to see.
What else? The food. You kind of spend around 300 euros on food. which is, I mean, we didn't really eat out a lot. We ate like 3 or 4 times in a restaurant, and the prices are really affordable. Like, we didn't expect that. It's less than 50 euro every dinner we had. So let's just say pizza is like 10 to 20 euros. It is really affordable, and if you are hungry, there is always a refugio you can go to. The food is really good and nourishing. As you said, only the succeda is like
succeda is more expensive. We didn't even like
we didn't eat.
We just had like a coffee and a water, and we spent like 20 euros. So that's a lot.
All of that is included in that actually. And we just spent a bit more, like 150 to 200 euros on like souvenirs and stuff we just wanted to buy because why not, right? Is that it?
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
So
do you think we overpaid?
No, I don't think so. I think we could have spent even more than this, and
we actually planned to spend more.
Spent more.
Our plan was to spend more. So we were under budget when we came back, and we didn't even try to like save money.
We just did whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted. I mean, it helps that it's a place that you hike, so a lot of the time you spend on trails, so you can just stay and eat. I mean, I guess you pack a sandwich or something like that, or a protein bar or a snack, and that's it. So food, I wouldn't consider it a problem.
I mean, we didn't include everything we had to buy to get there, you know, like
I mean, of course,
gear and stuff like that, but
outfits
it wasn't that much.
I mean, I didn't count exactly how much you spent to get ready for the trip, but
I don't know.
I mean, that depends on how
what you're willing to spend and what you have at home already.
Yes.
But all in all, I think this was a really, really affordable trip, and it was unforgettable. Like, really, on some of these things, I can't put the price, to be honest. It is amazing, and you will like remember it for the rest of your life. I feel like we like to talk about it a bit too much. People don't really care.
I mean, I feel like whenever we're telling people like where were we, where they ask us like where were you, and we say like the Dolomites, and they are like, okay. I don't know. I feel like people don't understand like actually how impressive it is, and how like, I don't know, it's literally mind blowing. Like, I can't find another word.
You can't describe it. You can't even show it in the photos and videos. It's
even the driving. Like, even though we had a lot of driving, it was really nice actually, because you see mountains like left and right the whole time. I mean, we rarely just had like a basic road. Usually it's mountains everywhere, and you see a peak everywhere, and you just pass to refugios and like high tops and everything. So we for sure recommend it, and also watch our videos to see how it was and what we saw, and
hope you decide to do it next year.
And leave us a comment what's your opinion, if you think it was cheap, expensive, if you'll do it, if you wouldn't do it, or if you were already in the Dolomites, what
we could have done and we didn't.
Exactly.
I mean, it would be nice to come in the winter. Now we had like
I'll go autumn actually.
But I want to see it covered in snow.
We'll do both at some point.
And ski there. Ski awesome.
He's a good skier, so he likes that.
I would like to ski there, especially Seceda. That would be pretty awesome. That's it, I guess.
Thank you for listening to us. I hope everything kind of made sense. I hope you got the perspective of what this trip entails. We're really happy that for the first time we kind of had active vacation. We usually go for a city or for
the sea.
For the sea.
We went to the sea after that.
Yeah, we went after the Dolomites.
But
we went to the
sea. Just put your legs in the air, you know, and relax.
Yeah.
The Dolomites were like really active.
So we decided to have like 1 week of being active and just doing hikes and not sleeping. And then just sleeping and going to the sea. So we kind of had best of the both worlds.
Anyways, comment to, I don't know, say what you think, or type what you think. Maybe leave us a like, that would mean a lot. And I don't know, subscribe. Maybe even share it.
Yes.
Share it with somebody if you wanna do this trip.
Or if they're planning to have a trip in the Dolomites. And we're gonna try and do as many
informational videos.
Just to tell us if you think this is a kind of a content that you're interested in. We kind of focus more on like the travel, but we also like this to kind of run down of all of the things and kind of explain it more, because usually when we are traveling and we are filming while being there, we kind of get caught up in the in everything, so we kind of maybe forget sometimes to mention all the facts or all the hacks.
I think planning is something that we could get better at.
I mean, we planned a lot, but in the moment you kind of forget yourself a bit. So
also to show, I think it's important to show that all of that is really accessible.
Yeah.
And you don't need much to actually experience something that you see on Instagram or YouTube or something.
Yeah.
You really don't need much.
And you can also keep in mind that everything that we kind of did, you can also do it for free. So it's you can really cut this budget like in half, almost. So
probably,
just keep that in mind.
Camping will be a good option.
Just hiking hut to hut, that I saw. It's also a really popular thing to do.
And
see you in the next video. Bye.